Hi there, Robosapien version 1, modification 1. What I've done is to modify the head so that I can move it using a servo. I'm using a servo controller here, but of course I could use this with a Arduino and that could be able to do it. So what do you think of it so far? No. Right, so that's how they modified the head. I'm just using this servo controller. If we have a look at how I've done it, then essentially what I've done is to take the head off. On the bottom of the head is this gear that would normally go onto a rack, but I've made this little bracket that goes on with the two existing screws, just a bit of aluminium, 8.5 millimeters between the screws and 15 millimeters to the arm, which is just a bent paper clip. To mount the motor, I made a little bracket which just screws on to the back plate with two little screws, and that then is just made of plastic. And then the thing itself, I've mounted the motor on the bracket, put the head back in place, and then put the pin across, a paper clip across, sorry, so that it moves the head backwards and forwards. This seems to work alright, apart from if I switch him on. Where's the on switch gone? Somewhere over here. Then he does his normal movement, and what I can do is to get the arms to move, but because I've taken the mechanism out, well, I assume it's because I've taken the mechanism out, that arm doesn't stay where it's put, it goes back down again on its own. We'll go right up. Well, that's a major step forward. I don't know if I put it back together again wrong, maybe I have. Need to test that. Anyway, the motor that I've put in there works. It didn't work in that arm before because the motor, it seems that the shaft might have been what? Jammed. It wouldn't turn easily, so whether the shaft had corroded, whether there was some gunge in there, I don't know. So what I've done is to buy these, I don't know what they are, Polo, Luo, anyway, whatever they are, motors. They're quite expensive, at a couple of quid each, compared to the sort of 30 pence I pay for a cheapo Chinese one. But compared to the cheapo Chinese one, I did a video to show why that was cheapo and why these motors are better quality. These have a sort of 8 ohm resistance on them, whereas the cheapo ones sort of had a 1 or 2 ohm resistance because the wire was a lot thicker. So yeah, I've got my robot to be able to move one step forward, but the fact that I've taken the mechanism out with its little arms on it that go up and down to control the head seems to mean, that's the rack there that it rotated on, seems to mean that the arms don't stay where they put. So I might have to modify it, or just check I've got it back together again right, which I might not have done. Yeah, chuffed with the head moving, but it's swings and roundabouts, and I've got the arm moving as well, which is good. So yeah, overall a success. What I want to do now is to move on and look at the hands and work out if I can make the hand move independently. At the moment, the hands only open when the elbow, which is the elbow, that's the elbow, when it's twisted right round, that opens the hand up, and then it comes back, and that's the same motor as operates the elbow. That's okay for Robosapien, because the only time it picks something up is from the floor, and it bends over and picks it up off the floor. But do I really want to try and alter this? They're quite complicated inside, although there is quite a bit of room in this part here once I take the mechanism out, although it's an exceedingly strong spring that I need to get pressure on. And also there is some room up here, so maybe I could have a cable coming round to operate it from some sort of motor in here. Don't know. Something to look at though. Oh, sorry mate. Pressed his finger. So what? So ouch. Yeah, right. So what I need to do then is to look at the hands, see how they work, and see if I can modify those. Right, that's it then. Bye for now. Bye.